So Canelo Alvarez came out recently and said that it's 4 fighters he likes to watch and everything like that. And he basically said, the basic names: Usyk, Tank. He said Ryan Garcia, and he said Teofimo Lopez. No, those are good selections. I have nothing bad to say about his selections. Odd that he would pick those kind of selections, but not really surprised by his selections. But I would say this. For some reason, when I seen him last year talking about Terrence Crawford, he was saying Terrence Crawford was a great fighter. And it sounded like he enjoyed watching him. I guess because he's an opponent now, he wouldn't name him as somebody he liked to watch. It's kind of weird. Lomachenko had no problem saying that was somebody he liked to watch. So if you have a Saturday to watch boxing, you would rather watch Teofimo and Ryan Garcia than you would like to watch. I bet that if this was last year, Canelo would have said Tyson Fury, but that's a whole nother subject. Because he said Tyson Fury in the past. Now he's switching to Usyk. Okay. So you basically picking guys who won their last fight. Okay. Not guys who undefeated, but guys who won their last fight. That's what we going with. Same thing Tank did. When Tank said, Pitbull was my toughest fight. And then he turned around and said, no, Ryan Garcia is my toughest fight. Because I'm just being real with you. The performances Teofimo had lately, he wouldn't even need to be over there training with Canelo if Canelo would be looking at his last couple of fights. If Canelo been looking at his last couple of fights, Canelo would know that that's not somebody he should be even naming with the performances he's been putting on. He's been putting on some bad performances lately. He has not been showing up the way he's supposed to. I don't care what nobody says. And the fact that people are looking around and looking over it, it shows me that these people are teaming up in a lot of ways, bro. I don't know if it's because of ethnicity or whatever. I guess Teofimo is considered a Mexican now or something, but he hasn't been looking good in his fights at all. It's crazy because, right? Canelo didn't even name no guys that was on his squad. Guys that he boxed with. He didn't even name any of them. He didn't name Oscar Valdez. He didn't name a Frank Sanchez. He like, what is he trying to do? Him and Ryan so buddy right now all of a sudden. What's going on with that? Nah, it just goes to show, man, that Canelo really, he'll favor the guys. To be honest with you, for him to even be co-signing those guys after the stuff they've been saying lately, it's kind of a bad look in my eyes to Canelo. It's like, what do you be on in your personal time? To be saying that you like these guys right now, watching them, says a lot about you, which I'm not surprised about. From your rhetoric and the way he talks, I'm not really surprised that he enjoys watching two subpar boxers who basically been put in position to have a belt multiple times, have turned down multiple fights with multiple champions. So I'm not surprised that he gets delighted by watching people like that perform. I'm being honest. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he didn't pick 4 black fighters. I'm not surprised he wouldn't make that mistake. I'm not surprised that he didn't pick anybody from his squad that's coming off a loss like Valdez and Sanchez. Didn't pick Navarrete and Munguia, none of those guys. Didn't even say I like to watch Benavidez. For some reason, he said Benavidez and Morrell gonna be a great fight. But he don't want to pick none of those guys though. But that's a whole nother video. But they great fighters though. That's gonna be a great fight though. Oh, that's gonna be a great fight. It's a 50-50 fight. Yeah, I know it is. You just don't want to be involved with those type of fights. We understand.